Alright, let's do this. So... I guess since we're on the ship... we'll go ahead and talk to everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. How's the Ebon Hawk? I've got other questions. Do you know where that HK droid came from? What? You were trying to rebuild him, why? Huh. Any idea how its parts got scattered all over the galaxy? Do you know where I can find the parts? I had to ask. I'll check with the droid merchants across the galaxy then. Any ideas how its parts got scattered? Okay, I guess not. Or something. Okay, other questions? How did you get here, T3? You're deliberately avoiding answering. Why? Oh boy. Were you on the Ebon Hawk with Kreia? But where did the Ebon Hawk come from? Yes, but where did the Ebon Hawk come from? Okay. Well... Alright, I got other questions. Let's try some some routine maintenance. Nice. Let's tackle the main chassis first. Nice. That should do it. You doing all right? All right, 1 constitution. Nice. Made him stronger. Glazed look, what are you talking about? Other questions? Since we're talking to him, let's try a programming strike. I mean spike. I'll put this to good use. Alright. so let's, I'll be going now. Oh, wow, I got experience points. Cool. Okie dokie. So, where should we go next? Let's start over on this side. Who we got over here? Is this going to be Kreia? Oh boy.
You have befriended the seer.
The seer? You mean the blind Sith?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself. And do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Just because I saved her doesn't mean I was going to charge up her loading ramp.
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
If she can see through the Force, maybe she can help us find the lost Jedi.
Perhaps. I am not convinced.
Atten said her planet was wiped out, that it was the only colony of her people in this sector of the galaxy.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
Well, if her people all see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted to blind them.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied.
Someone wants this sector of the galaxy to be blind to the Force, so they can move freely or strike without warning.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger, and there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
All right, that's good enough for now, I think, with her. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, yeah.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, I fear my sanity will erode as well.
Can you teach me some fighting moves?
Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Echani, but I do not see the harm in instructing you in some basic principles. I do not understand how you and Atris fight, but I will instruct you on how Echani children are raised on warfare.
I'm not a child.
All Echani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand the most basic of fighting moves, it is not possible to understand the higher tiers. It is similar to learning the alphabet of a language before being able to use words, then sentences.
All right, I'm ready. I understand.
As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. The body itself is the first weapon you must master. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I, and that shall teach you more than my words can. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else, or our combat shall be over. Do not resort to using any items or any force techniques you may possess. Such things will obstruct learning.
Got it. No force powers or weapons, blah, 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 blah.
Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts. And do not hold back, or I will hurt you.
Alright, let's see what happens. Let's try some more Master Flurries. Ooh, it's gonna be... I should have Master Flurried the whole way. Oh well. Oh boy, she...
You fought well, but you announce your motions before attacking, sometimes quite loudly. Take as long as you need to recover, and if you wish, we shall fight again.
Alright, let's see what... Alright, we're healed up, let's do it again.
Yes?
Fighting moves.
Training is something reserved.
Yeah.
I do... All Ichon... It is similar...
I'm ready.
As a foundation, it is not some... Use only your...
Yep, got it.
Very well. I shall match my movements to resist your efforts. And do not hold back, or I will hurt you.
Alright, let's just do the, let's just Master Flurry the whole time. See what happens. Ooh, that seems to be working a little bit. Whoa! I need to pay attention, though. That was my fault. Oh, well. Okay, still gonna be close, maybe. Come on, get her. Come on, dice rolls. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Got her!
You fought well indeed.
Got her that
You have
time.
caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Before you go, there is something I must know. Why did you go back, face trial?
Because I felt they deserved an explanation. Maybe I had to hear me defend myself, just to be certain.
I see. It was always something I was curious about. To walk to one's own sentence willingly. It's a brave thing.
Alright, I'll be going now. Light side points gained, influence gained. Alright, let's put some clothes back on. What was I wearing? Was it this one? This one. Alright. Alright. Oh wow. Alright, cool. Let's, so I've talked to her. Alright, who's over here?
General, need something?
You don't have to call me General.
Sorry, guess I can't get my head out of the past.
What you been doing since the war ended?
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
I'm sure you weren't the only soldier to feel that way.
And I don't think I'll be the last. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
Only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
Taking on Zerka single-handedly might be a little out of your league.
All I wanted to do was send a message, but I couldn't even do that right. That's the past, though. It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Do I have all the lightsaber parts I'll need?
Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing a lens.
All right.
Something else I can help you with?
Do you have any shields I could use?
Sure do, General. I've made a few while I wasn't working on the ship. Here you go. Just remember, the best shield is not getting shot at all. Something else I can help you with?
Never mind. Alright, Mandalorian melee shields. Cool. Let's see if I can upgrade anything. Regeneration 3. Let's just see what we got. Environmental armor weave underlay. Let's just keep that. And what about over here? Alright, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give that back. Yeah. Anything I can do here? Alrighty then. Attack modifier -2, so let's cancel that one. Alright. Yeah, we're good there, alright. Can I upgrade this? I might as well give them that, right? And what do we got here? Dexterity -1. Dexterity -2. Cancel that. Assemble. Can I do anything to the blaster rifle? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think I did anything there, but okay. Can I do anything to this? Alright. Have I been over here yet? Vsauce. Oh boy, here we go. Our new member.
My life for yours.
Are you alright?
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
How did you find me? That's not what I asked. I asked if you were alright.
I have not heard that question in some time.
My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
How did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Ready?
If I bring you before my master, untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
My life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot. I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
If he is behind what has befallen the Jedi, then he must be stopped.
You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready.
Why are you doing this for me?
There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so.
If your master has trouble detecting me, how are you able to do it?
There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force.
Where are your people? Your world, now?
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
How did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
As if everything suddenly went silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KOTOR. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
You were the only survivor?
Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done when the life was bled from the planet. And yet somehow I remained. My master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world. And there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own. And he made me see. And for the first time I saw the galaxy. And I wished to die.
He made you see.
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them.
Why did your master show you this?
He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
How did your master destroy your homeworld? To kill on such a scale, it's impossible.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. And my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it.
Why did your master destroy KOTOR?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KOTOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died. And there was no one left, only me.
He attacked it because the Jedi had gone there?
He cannot deny his hunger for long. And any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Why did the Jedi meet on KOTOR?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
Other questions?
I will answer what I can, but my answers may prove useless to you.
I heard your species is blind. How are you able to see?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
You sound as if that sight is lost to you.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people.
Huh. She has a limited ability to see the Force sight in first-person mode, and can also use... It has a Force power by spending Force points.
My
Interesting.
master, When he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is, it hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain.
When one endures, it gives hope to others and themselves.
Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this.
Okay, let's go now.
Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me?
Because I believe you can be saved.
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
To help another is not weakness. It is strength to them both.
So you say. But it is not something I have observed or seen.
What do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories, or the planet itself.
We have spoken enough. I must go.
Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
All right. And that's just Kriya over there. Okay. Is there... Oh. Yeah. Can I talk to the handmaiden? Okay. So, I think it's just Atten left. Oh wait, the HK droid. Did I find some parts for this thing? Well, if I did, alright.
Something up?
I have some questions.
All right. What did you want to know?
I met someone on Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all, that you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Well, he's getting, Calm down. I just wanted to know, no harm meant.
Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi, or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it?
I wouldn't do that. Again.
You know what? I helped you get off Veragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
If I had been trapped on the administration level, the Sith would still have arrived and tried to capture me.
Yeah, well, I still helped you. Sort of. Maybe you shouldn't look a free Ronto in the mouth before you buy it.
You should if a Hutt is giving it to you.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you've got a question, then ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
It wasn't like that.
Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp. Another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
There must be some reason you believe as you do. Why?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
Well, he's not that wrong about their arrogance and hypocrisy. They're guardians of peace. They're not as you described.
The Jedi, the Sith, you don't
There
get
we
it,
go.
do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
You're wrong. This is not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
Alright, fine. I somehow gained influence with that? Okay. Alright, so... I guess... I'm gonna go ahead and quick save. And we'll continue questing on Nar Shaddaa.